Hey everyone, Legend Lewis back here for a brand new review, and also one that I haven't really done since January, I believe. This is the first TV show review that I've done since January, and I honestly cannot believe it's been that long. I just got done watching Agatha All Along on Disney Plus, the brand new Marvel television series, and oh my god, this show, I kid you not, might be the best show that Marvel has done since Daredevil, and the best show in the MCU. Yes, Daredevil is now a part of the MCU, but that show was a Netflix show, so I'm just going to say Agatha All Along is the best Marvel show in the MCU. Yes, Daredevil is coming back with a brand new show in March, which I honestly cannot wait for. But if I'm just basing it off of the MCU as a whole, Agatha All Along, in my opinion, is the best show Agatha All Along is the best show in the confirmed MCU. This show honestly had no right being this amazing. I don't think anyone asked for the show. When I first heard of the show being announced, I was really looking forward to it. I really enjoyed KATHRYN HAHN's portrayal of Agatha Harkness in WandaVision, and yeah, I'm so glad that we got the show. KATHRYN HAHN, she once again proved that she is a powerhouse. She killed it in the role of Agatha Harkness in the show. We get to learn her backstory, the character, like how long she has been doing what she's been doing for how many years, and yeah, it was just so interesting to learn. Also in the show you've got Joe Locke, who before this was known for Heartstopper, which I really love, and this is his second acting role, and I just can't believe he hasn't been acting before, because he did such a great job in the role. He plays a character called Teen, but later on in the show we find out his true identity, but I'm not going to say who he plays because I want you all to watch it and be surprised. But yeah, I'm just going to keep calling him Teen. But yeah, he just did a really great job. The American accent that he did, Joe Locke, he is British, but he had to do an American accent for his character, and yeah, I think he did a really convincing American accent. I don't think there ever was a time where I found his accent to be a bit floppy and whatnot, but no, I just thought he did a really good job. Also in the show you've got some coven witches, which the show is about. It's about a group of witches going along the witches road. So the other witches in the show, you've got the incredible Broadway legend Patti LuPone as Lilia Cauldron. I'm probably saying her last name wrong, but I know her name is Lilia. Out of all the actors in the show, Patti LuPone was easily the best actor in the entire show. Her role and portrayal that she did was incredible, and her role in episode 7 took my breath away. And it's not just me who's thinking this. I've seen critics and also Marvel fans call for Patti LuPone to get an Emmy and I think also a Golden Globe nomination. I've definitely heard people calling for her to get an Emmy nomination, so yeah, I really hope that she does, because her performance in that episode was, I would honestly say, the best performance in any Marvel TV series. based in the MCU. Like, yes, Elizabeth Olsen's performance in WandaVision, that was breathtaking, but Patti LuPone's performance in just this episode alone, honestly, was just... She had no right of doing such a heartbreaking, like, gripping performance. Like, you need to watch that episode. That episode, episode 7, might be the best episode in a Marvel TV show that I have ever watched. It was previously, I can't remember the actual number of the episode, but I think it was definitely WandaVision. It was, like, previously on. I think that was the name of the episode, where we go back and learn Wanda's backstory. But yeah, episode 7 of WandaVision, episode 7 of Agatha All Along is, in my opinion, the best episode of not just the show, but of the MCU, like, series altogether, like, any episode. But yeah, also in the show you've got Sashia Zantama. Okay, I know for a fact I said that last name wrong. She plays Jennifer Kale in the show. She's another witch, and I was surprised by her final outcome in the show. I'm not going to say what happens, but I was surprised by her character, and, like, not the other ones, like, her character. But she did a really good job in the role. I do hope we get to, like, I don't know if we'll see her again, but it would be cool to, like, see her come back in some shape or form. But yeah, you've also got Ali Ahn as Alice. What was her last name? Alice Gulliver. I'm terrible with last names. Forgive me. But yeah, she plays the character Alice, and yeah, she, I think, was, like, the most fun out of, like, the 3 new witches. Yeah, Patti LuPone was my personal favourite, but Alice, she was, like, a lot of fun. Oh, there's a train going past. Sorry. But yeah, I think it was episode 4, where... Sorry, you can hear that train. It was episode 4 where, like, I found her performance, like, to be the most fun, and, like, because of, like, the musical numbers. And yes, the show, it's not a musical, but it does have, like, some, like, singing moments, and from what I believe, I think most of the songs ended up on, like, the Billboard charts, Billboard Top 100, so that was actually really incredible to see. But yeah, the one in episode 4, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, her performance in that one was just a lot of fun. You've also got the incredible Aubrey Plaza as Rio. Again, her and Team, they're both, like, we don't learn their true identities until, like, towards the end of the show, so I'm not gonna say who she plays, but the reveal of her actual character honestly took my breath away. Like, I did not expect Marvel to do this character, like, especially now. But yeah, her performance in the show, oh, she was just a goddamn delight. Like, I loved her so much. And also in the show, we've also got Deborah Jo Rupp, who is back from WandaVision. She's back as Mrs. Hart, or actually, as we find out in the show, her actual name is Sharon Davis. I love her character so much. She is the sweetest character I have ever met in the entire MCU. And episode 3, I'm not even gonna say, just episode 3. Yeah. But seriously, her role, her role in the show, honestly, was just so sweet. Yeah, I think you will definitely fall in love with it. And yeah, the visual effects in the show, there was very little, because if I'm not mistaken, they did use mostly practical effects for the show, and it worked spectacularly. Literally, I cannot even pinpoint a single bad effect to use. Literally, the costumes, the effects, the animation, even, I think, it was all just so well done. Yeah, literally, I cannot pinpoint a bad thing about the show. Will we get a season 2? That does remain to be seen, but I would definitely be on board for another season. I need it right now. Yeah. If you're not following the MCU, I really do think you will enjoy the show. Do you need to watch anything before this show? I would say WandaVision, but I honestly don't think you really need to. Personally, I will definitely be watching this show again. It does have a massive rewatchability factor, because this show, it was just so good. But yeah, I think with all that out of the way, that was my thoughts and reviews on Agatha All Along. How would I rate the show on a scale of 1 to 10? Easily a 10 out of 10. Literally. This is definitely my favourite Marvel show next to Daredevil. That is also a 10 out of 10. But, yeah. I highly, highly, highly recommend that you watch the show. You will love it. For both existing and non-existing fans of the MCU, I think you will definitely really enjoy this. This is definitely one of the better shows that they've done in quite a while, and it is great to see them finally getting back on track. Not that they haven't been crap, but I feel like they've been rushing in the last few years. But it is great to see them finally take a break between shows. The next one coming out is What If Season 3, and that comes out towards the end of the year, late December. I think it is a day after day show last year. So I think for that show I will actually be doing an episode review for each episode. So yeah, I can't remember the date it comes out, but I will post a little thing on Instagram. No, not Instagram. On YouTube to say that I will be doing a review for every episode that comes out, each day. And then when the show ends, I will do both a season review and an entire series review. So yeah. Then as for movie reviews, the next one I think will definitely be Paddington in Peru, because that comes out here in the UK next Friday. So I should definitely be going to watch that, either on Friday or the day that it comes out. No, either on Friday, the day that it comes out, or some point next week. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And I will be doing a review for Transformers 1 soon. Don't know when, so be on the lookout for that as well. But yeah, I think with all that out of the way, that's it for Agatha All Along. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, then you decide what to do. Like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video.